Protect Lil Wayne at all costs. Protect Lil Wayne at all costs. Hold up. Give me a second. Lil Wayne just dropped the Carter 5, man. On the Carter 5, we got songs like Mona Lisa, Don't Cry. Was it new gospel, new ghetto gospel? That song with Nivea. Classics. Classics. Wayne has been out the game for like 4 years. Minding his own, trying to get his stuff right. And then brought us some fire. Went through all of this trials and tribulations. All of this stuff. And came back and still gave us some fire. You know, one of my biggest mottos, one of my best sayings that I like to say, give the people the flowers while they can smell them. So protect Lil Wayne at all costs. We ain't gonna let you savages have him. We ain't gonna let you savages have him. Not Louisiana. Not him. No. So Lil Wayne had a show at AC3. Shout out to the AC3 event, by the way. I have a funny story about AC3. So Lil Wayne had a show at AC3. And apparently it was packed, biggity pack, super packed, right? So the reports are he only got 9 minutes into his show. 9 minutes. 9 minutes. 9 minutes is about... 9 minutes are pretty deep into it, I'm not gonna lie. 9 minutes. 9 minutes is a lot of music. Anyway, so he only got 9 minutes into it. And then a fight broke out. Not just regular fight, but we talk about Boondocks when a black person throws a chair in a black crowd fight. Yeah. It turned into a WWE Royal Rumble, yo. All of a sudden, chairs started flying. The steel cage dropped. JR and King popped up. It's the Royal Rumble. I'm pretty sure that happened. Some reports say that happened. The humanity. So it became a riot, apparently, because it was so packed in there. To the point where they had to rush Lil Wayne off the stage. Rush him off the stage. Because they didn't know what was going on. All right, let's talk about this real quick. First of all, whoever started that fight, you're drowning in whack juice right now. You're in whack juice right now, bro. You at eyebrow level whack juice right now. Because it's not like Wayne just pop out and perform everywhere. It's not like Wayne's been performing a whole bunch the last decade. Well, 5 years more, but like, you know what I'm saying? So you gonna take this chance for all these people who wanted to see Lil Wayne. Clearly, half of Jerusalem wanted to see Lil Wayne if you see the size of the crowd. All these people wanted to see Lil Wayne, Lil Louisiana, wanted to hear that gotta. You know what I mean? Wanted to hear that, don't cry. Want to hear that Mona Lisa. Apparently. So whoever, and this is my whole thing about fighting at shows. It's never cool. It's too many females at a show. It's too much liquor at a show. Too much things to have a good time at a show. But as a performing artist, as a touring artist, I'll tell you right now, there are people who literally come to some events just to start altercations. Now, we like to call these lames. I think that's the scientific term for them. People who go to the event knowing they can't bag no females and really trying to impress other dudes. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying something because it's not even. I'm not even talking about like if you're literally like gay and you're trying to impress other dudes. Y'all cool because y'all come in with the smooth. You know what I mean? It's the dudes who come in there and secretly might have some demons and take it out on other people because they're insecure. So, fight breaks out. Show is stopped. Wayne is taken off. Wayne tweets out, I hope everybody made it out okay. Now, let me just tell you something from an artist's point of view. If you gotta say, I hope everybody made it out okay, it was wild. A wild situation. Trust me, I've been in some of those situations before. I just don't understand what is the point of all this. Like, I know we don't know what's the reason of the fight. Maybe somebody shot at somebody's little brother, little cousin them. We don't know what happened. But my thing is, everybody in that situation is drowning in whack juice because you cannot pretend you didn't do that a little bit, even if you don't think you did, for the audience, for the people there. To me, it's like hecklers at comedy shows. Because you're so insecure, because you're so lame, because you got nothing going on, you go to a comedy show or go to a hip-hop or music show and you want everybody to be paying attention to you because for some reason the person you paid your money to go see isn't enough. There's some people who will literally buy a ticket to go to see somebody, see that person on stage and get jealous. It's a fact. It's a fact. Now, nobody fights. Let's keep it a buck, man. Fighting at a show during a performance. Come on, ruining the whole show. People pay to go. That's another thing I feel like too. Yo, if you stop a show and you have to like end the show, I feel like the crowd should beat your monkey. Like, I feel like everybody who paid money should have the right to get one haymaker off. Just one. Just one haymaker because, like, people get mad when artists reschedule their shows and they get angry. So I think it's only justice. I mean, I'll pay my money. You know, I might have got my little work schedule shifted around so I could come see the Lil Weezy and do this God 5. And you gonna just get to fighting? People were screaming in there like they were shooting, bro. It got crazy. And that's another thing with hip-hop, too, is like, we be squandering so much stuff off for ourselves that it's really embarrassing. We be wondering why certain people don't respect what we do, yet when we get in a situation, we wow out every time like clockwork. There's one thing, okay, so I've booked venues before and done stuff where I've had to talk to owners and stuff like that. It's one thing when they say something like, we don't rock with y'all, you can't rent this venue because you do hip-hop music. Now, that sounds horrible, right? That sounds crazy racist. You're like, yo, son, hip-hop is a predominantly black music. You telling me I can't get money because I'm doing this? Even if my type of hip-hop is nothing like the hip-hop that brings the trouble? That's one thing. It's another thing when those people believe that, give somebody an opportunity to do something, and then it happens. That's a whole nother thing. Not saying that person is right in any way, but I'm just saying, like, what can you expect them to do as a businessman? Honestly. So, glad Lil Wayne is okay. Protect Weezy at all costs. Heard some people got hurt trying to get out of there. I don't know what the fight was about. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was important enough that you got other people hurt and you got the Wayne show canceled, stopped, whatever. But it probably wasn't. It's probably somebody. Yo, homie was talking ish on Facebook. Either that or somebody's girl got smashed. That's what it always boils down to. So what I'm saying is be smarter, not harder. Think through it all. Carter, Carter, Carter. That rhyme doesn't even mean for that to rhyme. Going live today. Going live today at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be talking about Venom Screwed Up, which I think I'm going to actually drop before I go live today. And we're going to talk about it. And, you know, see, I can't decide if I want to release it after the live stream because that would be like the end of the day. But that's usually kind of like what I do. I do like a little release party. But then it's like that kind of affects the views sometimes because I kind of want to get it up early. And then when we go into the live stream, then I could be like, yo, at the end of this, even if you've already seen it, we're going to treat it like a release party. You know what I mean? We're going to treat it like a release party. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. My name is Square. I'm pretty freaking awesome, but I wouldn't be anything without you, the SJ Nation. Shout out to all the donos in advance. You know I'm signed to y'all, right? You know I'm signed to y'all, right? Got a bunch of CDs to mail off today. Make sure you go get some of that Mumfu podcast or In My Bag merch. Remember, until Thursday, everybody who purchases merch off of the website, off the Screw Society merch page, gets a signed, that means autographed copy of my last album, Trillineal, with 2 new songs on it. Yeah. And you get a Mumfu podcast and an I'm In My Bag sticker so you can tag up your own neighborhood so they know who you repping, yeah? Who you blocking. You know what I mean? We out of here.